Hey guys, Harvey Cthulhu here, asking you to please consider subscribing to this channel. Doomcock is fighting a war to save pop culture, and he would really appreciate your subscription. Also, click the notification bell and give a like to the video if you like it. And if you could consider pushing the button and allowing me to escape my containment field and destroy the universe, I would really appreciate it. All right, on to the video.
Greetings, my friends. I am Dictor Van Doomcock, the future ruler of Earth, and I have news for you regarding yet another catastrophic Disney failure, this time in their parks division. And this failure goes by the name of the Galactic Starcruiser Hotel.
But Doomcock, how on earth can this be considered news when all along anyone with eyes in their face and a brain in their head could tell that this thing was going to be a total and complete disaster? Surprised? No one is, to quote yet another small green person like myself.
And yet, Harvey, in this topsy-turvy world, it is nevertheless rather comforting to know that we have not lost our minds, that up is still up, and down is still down, and suck is still most assuredly suck. Folks, it was a big news story yesterday, picked up by a number of news outlets, that attendance at the Disney Galactic Starcruiser Hotel has been disappointing, to say the least. For example, the New York Post published an article titled "Disney's Galactic Struggle to Fill Star Wars Hotel with Rooms Up to $20,000 a Night."
Whoa, wait a minute! Up to $20,000 a night? Are you seriously suggesting that there are people in the world willing to pay $20,000 a night to go into a windowless box full of Rey and Kylo impersonators in all the worst parts of Disney Star Wars without a pool or a spa or without even complimentary drinks?
I'm not saying there are people willing to pay that, Harvey. I'm only sharing what the articles are saying, that Disney is offering rooms for $20,000 a night, not that people are actually dumb enough to pay $20,000 a night. That's quite a different kettle of space fish, my friend, as the articles chronicling this hilarious failure are pointing out. This stupid so-called hotel only has 100 rooms, and they can't even fill those.
Oh, it is to laugh. This doesn't have a whole lot to do with woke. This is just a really, really bad business decision, pure and simple. This is Kennedy's fingerprints all over it.
It does. Bear in mind, this experiment in bilking the public into going into a windowless box without normal resort amenities at exorbitant prices was a spectacularly bad idea, on a level with Kennedy's other idea, namely creating a Star Wars theme park that doesn't have any Star Wars in it. At least, not any Star Wars from before the dark times, before the Disney Empire. That was an insane idea, to try and foist a Star Wars theme park without Darth Vader, without Obi-Wan Kenobi, without shoot-first Han Solo, but that's the way the Kennedy rolls. She knows bestest ever, and she decided, hey, who wants to market to 50-somethings with all of their money and their istophobe kind? Let's go for a new generation of fans. The problem being, of course, the sequels are so lame that the new generation of fans that she was searching for never really got all that excited about these tepid, boring offerings, and regular Star Wars fans were repulsed, needless to say. So there you go, Kennedy taking Disney profits and flushing them down the woke toilet. And now, surprise, surprise, Disney is freaked out that for some strange reason, people don't want to waste their vacation time and money on such a sad and weak LERP experience. The Post says, quote, "Disney's overpriced Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser Hotel, which only has 100 rooms, is nowhere near selling out, according to the availability calendar on its website. Guests have their pick of dates through the second half of 2022 to stay in the hotel, which has rooms for between $5,000 and $20,000 for a tricked-out suite. Almost every day in August, September, October, November, and December is available, the calendar shows, and there are many openings in June and July too. The immersive Orlando-based Star Wars Hotel, which opened on March 1st, has faced fierce backlash by Disney World fans over the sky-high room rates, food costs, and Star Wars-themed extras, like a private portrait session with a photographer. Anger bubbled up last December when the Mouse House scrubbed a promotional video from Twitter and YouTube after fans slammed the lodging as subpar and too expensive. The lightsaber training looks about as exciting as a roadside sobriety test, one Disney watcher commented on YouTube. It's way too expensive, another said, unquote.
Ouch! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. At a time when demand for a popular attraction should be at a fever pitch, the so-called honeymoon period when people should be clamoring to get in and unable to get in, they can't even book their very small number of rooms. What does this say about Kennedy's sagacity? And why should Disney ever listen to her?
They shouldn't listen to her, of course. They never should have, Harvey. That Star Wars is in such sorry shape, with a theme park that sucks and a hotel that is super expensive and serves up fun in the tiniest of dollops, is really, really hilarious. Unless, of course, you're a Disney executive or stockholder.
Or you could get suckered into spending the amount of money you could use to take an actual trip to a fully stocked resort with tons of fun things to do for the whole family on a tiny room with holes in the walls for the kids to get stored in for the night, like cargo. That hurts too, man. That's gotta hurt a lot.
It does, Harvey. And thus we're seeing unfold one of the worst public defeats for Disney in recent memory. According to an article published in SF Gate, this situation is truly embarrassing for the mouse. In the article, they say, quote, Disney World's much-hyped Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser Hotel, which only has 100 rooms, is not even close to selling out, Disney's availability calendar shows. Guests who check the Start Planning Your Voyage page will nearly have their pick of dates through the second half of 2022. Almost every day in August, September, October, November, and December is available. There are still voyages in June and July too, including a number of weekends. According to the page, availability information was last updated Saturday at 11:16 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, unquote.
Well, sometimes publicity isn't something you actually want. Sometimes it's better to just stay quiet and be grateful for those poor dumb saps who accidentally wander into your trap. I mean your Roach Motel. Your Galactic Starcruiser.
Yeah, the more word gets out about how disappointing this experience is, the fewer people want to squander their hard-earned vacation time and money on this box lunch of an experience. In fact, the New York Post article goes on to detail all the little things that go into making this experience so sucky. Get a load of this, folks. Quote, a stay at the hotel does not include alcohol, which runs around $13 for beer, $11 and up for wine, and $23 for specialty drinks or any fun Star Wars-themed extras, the report said. For instance, it costs $99 minimum to hire a photographer for a portrait, or if you want to sit at the head of the captain's table in the Starcruiser's Crown of Corellia dining room, you'll need to cough up an extra $30, unquote.
That's no fun at all, Doomcock. Well, it's fun for us laughing at these rubes, but not so much fun for them. As much moolah as these suckers are forking over, it's a crime that everything is so pricey and the perks so few. I mean, kids and moms on vacation want to do all sorts of different things, like fine dining or spas or pools or shopping or playing golf or tennis, not sitting in a box with Kylo Ren pretending to get attacked.
Not my idea of fun either, Harvey. Not by a long shot. Get woke, go broke is a well-known saying, but sucking doesn't help either. Eventually, they will be forced to revamp this thing, convert it over to incorporating real Star Wars characters, not the bloodless cardboard cutouts created by Kennedy and her out-of-Lucasfilm boring group. But until that day, I will be avoiding this like the plague, and I urge the rest of you to do so as well. There's lots better uses in this world for $6,000, like optional brain surgery, which is something that might just help the idiots who came up with this disastrous idea. From the center of the earth, this is Dictor Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay angry. Ha 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 ha.